Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to do the packet tracer activity from CCNA7 Introduction to Networks, Chapter 16, Secure Network Devices. And in this exercise or in this task we have this topology, and like usual I'm using now the PDF file. I downloaded it and now I open it with Microsoft Word so I can write directly here and I can fill the addressing table. So let's see what are the requirements. So we can see here we don't have an objective. So first instruction is to document the network. You can see here we have the table already filled. We only need to find the gateway. So the gateway to switch 1, PC, laptop, remote PC here in this case is that the gateway for this device and this device is the IP address of this port. And let's see if we can get it from here. Yes, so the default gateway, the IP address of this device actually is this one. We can copy it from here. We can paste it here. There is also here because PC is the same, and also the laptop, it is the same here. Where about this remote PC, the default gateway for this device and for this device is the IP address of this port, and we can check it from here. Yes, it is this one. So we finished the table. Actually, this task is about how to secure the network devices. So let's move forward. Now let's check step 2. In step 2, we need to we need to configure the router. I'm doing this here from the router itself directly, or I can do it in this way. So here, like this. Okay, so what we have to do first, we prevent iOS from attempting to resolve mistyped commands to domain name. So first we need to go to the global configuration mode, configure terminal, and then we type no IP domain lookup. Okay, we can see here our progressing now increased to 2, so this is correct one, and then we need to change the host name that match the value in the addressing table. So this is the RTRA, so host name this. We can see our progressing here. Require the newly created password be at least 10 characters in length. So here we type security and then password minimum length 10. Okay, then we need strong 10 character password for the console line. Use console. So we need to set a password to the console line. So to do this we have to go to the line console 0, and then we assign a password to be at then console 1 2 3 4. We can see our progressing here. So ensure that the console and VTY session close after 7 minutes exactly. So execution time 7 minutes, 0 seconds. So we did this for the console. We need to do it also for the VTY. We have not to forget this. And strong encryption 10 character password for the privileged execution mode. For this activity, it is permissible to use the same password as the console. So we type exit, and then we need to assign a password to this execution mode, and we can do this use enable secret, and we can use the same password, this console 1234. Okay, what we need to do more, we need to enter message of the day. So banner message of the day, stop, let's say, and then password encryption for all passwords. So service password encryption, and then we need to use the username of netadmin admin, and the password should be secret log admin. And now we need to enable SSH. So to enable SSH, we need to type line VTY04 because this is the telnet. First, don't forget, we need to assign to make ensure that the console and VTY session close after 7 minutes. So execution timeout 7 minutes 0 seconds. For SSH, we need also to assign a domain, and the name of the domain now is security. So let's go up a little bit. So I jump back again to the configuration mode, and then I will type the IP domain name security.com. So IP domain name security, just to make sure that we write it okay. And then we need to encrypt the model. So to do this, we just type crypto, and then key generate RSA generate key model 1024. Okay, so we need to now move back to the SSH to enable SSH. We already did the time for logout. We need now to transport input SSH. Okay, what else? We need to make login local. The VTY line should use the same username and password that were configured to authenticate login. Okay, and then embed the browse forced login attempt by using the command that block login attempt for 45 seconds if someone uh, failed 3 attempts. So to answer this, we have to type login local because to ensure that the database is matched. And then here we need to exit this one, and we need to make sure that login block for 45 for attempts 3 within 100 seconds. Okay, so I think that's all for this. Now let's exit, and don't forget to copy running configuration to the startup configuration. Okay, so that's all now about the router. Let's check our progressing. Everything is fine, everything is ticked with a green tick. So okay, so let's continue and move forward to the switch part. So for the switch configuration requirements, all unused switch ports are administratively down. So let's see which port are in use now. We can just try. We have now F010 Gigabit Ethernet 01 and F02. So all other ports should be administratively down. Let's do this. Now in this case I will not connect through a cable, I will just directly do everything here. Enable, configure terminal, and then let's do this. So to shut down all the unused interfaces, so interface range, and then we give the interfaces that we would like to shut down. So fast Ethernet 01, this is the first one, and then second one should be like leave or still because we need it. So fast Ethernet 03 till 09 or till 9 because then still needed. So from 3 till now, till 9, sorry, and then fast Ethernet from 011 till 24 plus Gigabit Ethernet, as you can see here 01 is already in use, so I have to shut down the second one 02 because in the switch has only 2 Gigabit Ethernet. The first one 01, the second one 02, and 01 is already in use, so I will shut down the second one. So one more time, I have the range of IP addresses. 01 is not in use, so I should make it down, and also 3 till now till 9, and then I have 11 till 24. Okay, and then shut down. Okay, so we finished with this. We can see our progressing. Then the SW1 default management interface should accept connection over the network. Use the information shown in the address table. The switch should be reachable from remote. So when it's talking about this, we need to make sure that VLAN 1 is set. So to do this, we have to check the S1, SVI, and we have to assign this IP address. So let's exit from this line interface VLAN 1 and IP address 192.168.1.254 with .NET mask. Okay, there's a problem here. 168.1. Okay, 200. And then no shutdown. and then we have to exit here, and IP default gateway, we should give the default gateway for the switch. In this case is also 192.168.1.1. Okay, so what we need more, we need to assign the SSH in this device as well. So we have username and password also like this one, so we need to type username at admin and the secret log admin 9 as is given here. We skip this one. We need to assign a password for the execution mode, so enable secret and then add console 1234. Okay, let's now move forward to configure SSH. So to do this, we have to also give a domain name. So IP domain name, we give it also security.com as we did with the router. So here what we, before enabling SSH, we have to give a username and password. Second, we have to assign a domain name. Third step, we need to create a encryption using cryptography key, generate RSA, generate one more time, module 1024 as it's given. Okay, so we need to give first the host name as well. So host name as it's given, switch 1, and then we assign this one, and then we need to type it line bty 04 transport SSH input SSH and execution timeout 7 0, and then we exit from here. We forget because here the VTY line should only allow the network administrator account to access. So to do this, we have to type login local exit. So to recap again, we answered this. We switched off all the ports except the one that are in use, and then we answered this also question by made the interface VLAN 1 as a default LAN. We assign this password to the execution mode. We configured SSH. To configure SSH, first we have to give a name to the device. We have to give a domain name, usually .com, and then we assign the key using cryptography, and then we also configure the SSH on the like the one in the router. We did this. We assign username and password as well, and then we went through the VTY line and we assigned transport input SSH. We assigned also the timeout to be 7 minutes with 0 seconds, and then to make sure that the line should only allow the network administrator account to access the switch. To do this, we have to type login local because this one will match the database the username and password that we already assigned in the switch itself. And as you can see here, now our progressing, or we completed the task 100%. And to check this also, we can go through this one, assessment, and you can see everything is correct. Thank you very much. And if you have any question or questions, please bring them to the lab.